Alright guys, we're into the next exercise called the Pike position in your preseason plyometric assessment. And what this is going to do, it's going to test your core body strength, which is going to cover both the anterior and the posterior side of your core, which runs from below your chest down to your pubic bone and in through your hips and your lower back. This is a very important exercise for you to know where your strength and endurance levels are, because when you think about being centered on the motorcycle, it's all about where your core is positioned, whether or not you're going to be going in a transition forwards or backwards, okay? With that being said, I want to make sure that you're focusing on good form. As soon as you get into the correct position, you're going to notice the abdominal group is going to start to shake a little bit. That means you're in the right position. You don't want to have your hips too high in the air. You don't want to have your lower back below the horizon. What we always say is we want to take our belly buttons and we want to pierce our spine. The elbow width needs to be just parallel with your shoulders, okay? And you're just going to try to keep your back as straight as possible. When you get into this position, once you're nice and tight, what I mean by tight is that your belly button's piercing your spine. It's not dropping down, it's holding up tight. Go ahead and start your watch. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold this position for as long as you can, okay? When you get to a point that your back is starting to drop and it's starting to become biomechanically incorrect, stop, okay? There's some people that will sit there with their back arched like this and then try to stay up for 5 minutes. You're not doing anything. If your spine is not straight from your shoulder blades to your bottom, then you're not holding a tight pike position. The thing I want you to think about with this assessment is you're going to hold that pike position for as long as you can. Only give yourself 30 seconds rest. Go through the stretch exercises that we showed you on how to stretch your lower back. If you haven't watched that, please do. We've got that available for you. Then you come right back, you go as long as you can. Set number 2. Rest 30 seconds, do it again, set number 3. It's for as long as you can go, okay? If you're really able to do this without any problems, put a glass ceiling on 5 minutes, okay? But for most of you, 5 minutes won't be a reality, and that's okay. That's why we're training, so that we can get you there ultimately. So please be safe, stay focused, and we'll see you at the next exercise.